Hello everyone, I am Nikki Willis and we are the Willis team. Today is another Ask Jameen.
Special edition.
Yes, this is a Ask Jameen special edition because we have the one and only Nadiyah Jones with us.
Hi everybody.
Audience clap.
You're right.
All right. Nadiyah is a loan officer with Nova Home Loans, and so instead of asking Jameen, we are going to ask Nadiyah some questions. Some of you guys have questions about mortgages, about getting a home loan, the loan process when you're buying a home, and so we like to bring in the experts. So we brought in the expert.
It's a lot of pressure.
I know,
Oracle,
right?
like, woo, okay.
We brought in the expert, Nadiyah. So, first, Nadiyah, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
First of all, this is huge because you're our first guest, like, ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
so
is
my
special.
mental. All
Yes,
right. Okay.
this is like the inaugural special guest moment. But please tell us, how did you get into being a loan officer?
So I originally started off in the real estate industry in 2002, and I started off as a real estate agent. I was a realtor at that point.
Okay.
I started off in my senior year of college, and my major in college was financial services. So of course I'm a numbers person by nature.
Yeah.
But at that time, of course, we had the real estate boom here in Las Vegas. So everybody was like, yeah, okay, real estate's cool. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll just go be a real estate agent. Really wasn't my passion. Y'all are great at it. I know y'all love it. Y'all love it. But you know, we all have our little niche.
Right.
And it just wasn't so much for me. I like being on the backside more and just crunching the numbers and looking at financial ability and capabilities and kind of giving guidance where needed.
Right.
That's more of what I like to do. I'm not a shopper. I don't even like to shop for clothes.
Gotcha.
So
okay, got you. I don't either, but yes.
I don't
totally
like doing it. You, well, you can shop for me. I can give you sizes and everything. If you want to bring back and go
Right.
yay, nay, no, that's fine.
I agree. Amen on that one.
For sure.
Cool. So what is a loan officer?
The devil to a lot of people.
Don't say that.
No, really. A lot of people are, and I say that lightly, because a lot of people are very afraid and intimidated by us,
Yeah.
just because we are typically the ones that don't deliver the news they want to hear. A lot of people will go online and they use the apps and the calculators that are online, but they don't realize that when you read that very fine print at the very bottom, there are specifics about each one of those programs. Literally, our guidelines are like an encyclopedia. There are so many things and stipulations, rules that you have to follow into in order to qualify for those particular programs, and a lot of people don't understand that. But once you come and sit down with someone such as myself, who is willing to take the time to explain to you the differences between the programs that you do and do not qualify for, then it makes things a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
But there are so many different programs. They're not, some of them are very state specific. Some of the guidelines are very state specific.
Yeah.
So what happens here in Nevada doesn't happen in California and vice versa. So there's just a lot that needs to be taken into consideration when you're considering buying a home. It shouldn't be an overwhelming process, and we try to make it as simplistic as we possibly can, but I still like to provide people with knowledge, because I know that a lot of people are afraid of us and they feel like we're used car salesmen in a sense.
We get that too.
Yeah, you
so
know,
true.
and it's like, I don't make money off of what you buy. You know, you could buy 500, you can buy 100. I'm gonna make the same amount of money. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that you're financially set, you're good, you understand where you're gonna be in 5 years, you know what your payments are gonna be, you know, and you have a plan. That's what's important to me.
That's so good. And I love how you said that too. You know, you're looking not just for today.
Right.
You want to see how they're doing 5 years down the road.
Exactly.
You want to make sure that they're not going to be upside down.
Exactly.
You know, for the future. And I think that's huge. You know, when someone's looking for a loan officer, you want someone that you can trust, somebody I mean, like you said, like you guys are like considered the devil, but I think it's important to have somebody that can tell you no.
Yeah.
That can say, listen, based on your numbers,
Right.
here's what you can afford. Here's what you can comfortably afford without, you know, being house broke or
Strapped.
strapped or whatever.
Exactly.
And I think that's, you know, I think that's so good and it works in your favor because, you know, that's the type of loan officer that people should choose.
Right.
That people should look for, someone that they can trust.
Right.
So, yeah.
And the same goes for you guys, because just
Yeah.
like you said, people think the same about you.
Yep.
You know, you gotta, there's real estate agents out there that are not willing to listen to their
Yeah.
clients and just show houses because that has, you know, a higher payday
Price
for
tag.
them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we'll show you this one, but when you're really listening, when you're really invested into this industry and into people
Yeah.
in general, and looking for how you can help and how, you know, because it comes in everybody, I'm sure you guys get it too, where people just feel like they give up.
Yeah.
It's a dream, it's an American dream, everyone's dream is to have a home, but when you get to me or you get to you and you see that house and you like it and you figure out the payment, then it goes to, I can't do it. But there's always, if there's a will, there's a way. If we can make it happen, we will make it happen for you.
Yep.
And I'm willing to go to the trenches for anybody that's willing to go there with me.
That's good. That's so good. That's so good. That's what we just posted a couple weeks ago. A good realtor will sell you anything. A great
Great one.
realtor won't.
Exactly.
Won't.
Exactly.
So you want someone. You want a team, a home buying team, and that's one of the things that we'll be talking about at our homeownership seminar. Which, if you are a first-time home buyer, even if you bought a home before, but you're looking at purchasing a home very soon, you'll want to come to our homeownership seminar. It's this Saturday here at Nova Home Loans. Can you give us the address really quickly?
We are located at 8345 West Sunset. I always give my landmark, we're down the street from IKEA. We're between
is.
Durango and Buffalo. Everybody likes to shop. That's a big building.
There it is.
We're like a mile down the road or so.
Okay.
Pretty easy to find. I think we face directly to the 215.
Perfect. So yeah, that is this Saturday, 9 to 10:30. We'll be right here, and you'll have us
Yes.
presenting. So if you're
To ask
liking
away.
yes, to ask questions. So if you like what you're hearing, and you want to know more, maybe you're curious, maybe you might be in that place where you're not quite sure at all. We want you to join us. We want you to come here. So the link is in our bio right now. You can go to our link to register. The event is free. There'll be refreshments provided, and we'll go through the path of the home buying process. And Nadiyah is going to dive in a little bit deeper into the loan process. So this is just kind of a little snippet of what we'll be talking about this Saturday. And so Nadiyah will be doing the home loan piece, and then Jameen will be diving into the actual home buying process. And I'll just be sitting there looking good. Next question.
And don't get scared to come out here now.
Right.
Yes.
Come on out.
Yeah, please, you want to come. It's going to be fun, and we like it to be, a welcome environment, laid back. A lot of people don't make a move because of fear. We want you to dispel all of that. Come on out, relax, enjoy yourself, and learn about this home buying process. So, all right. So, next question.
There's another one?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
I thought if I talked longer, I would get out of it.
No, we got more. They want to know. People want to know.
People want to know.
People want to know. Okay. So a lot of times we get the question, what credit score do I have to have in order to buy a home? I know that can go like really deep, but like what's the high level answer?
Layman's terms.
Layman's terms, the general answer I
Yeah.
would say is a 580.
Okay.
The great thing about us here
Now
in
somebody
Nova-
just was like, what? Oh my
Right.
goodness. It doesn't have
Right?
to be a 700. It doesn't have to be
No,
a
and that's not that's the standard FHA loan. 580 is acceptable.
Okay.
What's great about us here at Nova Home Loans is we do have an in-house credit services department. So for any of you who feel like there are some credit issues or things, come on over. We do not charge for it. We will help you get your credit score up to the point where you can afford a home, or actually not afford, but qualify for a home at that point. You just have to be willing to put in the work, of course.
That's great. Wow, you guys have a lot of services. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really awesome. Okay.
So I just want to go over that
Let's
one
go.
more time. Now, you do not have to have an 800 credit score, not even a 700 credit score. It's possible for you to buy a house with just a 580 credit score.
Yep.
That is huge. That's huge.
Mhm.
So, another question that we get: down payments. I need a 20% down payment. Tell us about that.
So we're stuck in like the 80s.
Yes, we still get
70s,
that.
60s,
Yes,
like-
we still get people that are like, well, I don't have 20% to put down, so we're like, whoa.
No.
Tell us
So
about that.
standard, you can pretty much bank on 3%. Let's put it at that. But we do have a specific program called the Wealth Builder program where you are doing 100% financing.
Ooh.
Okay.
The only thing
Okay.
that's required is $1,000 from you. So literally you can get into a
Wow.
home with $1,000. So like I said,
Okay.
there are a ton of different programs out there. It's just which one fits best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can get you in that program, we will absolutely do it to make your dreams a reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that, to put that into perspective, I mean, $1,000, if you can get a program like that, that's worth coming out to a homeownership seminar, finding out the details, and you think about $1,000. If you were going to put a deposit down to rent a house, you're going to pay more than that just for a deposit. So,
That's so true.
you know, it's possible for you to buy a home without having, 20% down or even 10%.
down.
You know, it may be as simple as swapping out what you would put down on a deposit to rent a home and possibly be able to purchase.
Even an apartment.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
just
sure.
an
They're still
apartment.
gonna charge you.
Right.
Yeah,
So true.
Literally,
They're
they're
charge you
like
deposit first month.
$1,300.
Yeah, first month's rent. That's like
Yes.
sticker shock. But I love this conversation too, Nadiyah, because I mean, we all know that there's, like you said, those apps out there. Those, you go online and then you put your numbers in there, and
Yep.
and a lot of people do that because they don't want to hear that person say, well, no, or
Exactly.
whatever. But this is where you miss out on this type of information.
Right.
Where you have somebody that says, well, let me see your particular situation, and let's see, like you said, what fits for you, what's
Exactly.
right for you.
Exactly.
That is huge. That is huge. So, guys, this is the type of conversation we're having on Saturday. I'm so excited.
And I know, not to interject, but I know
Yeah.
a lot of people will think, oh, well, they only sold me on this program. Hey, if you fit into two, I'm going to tell you the benefits and the pros and cons of both.
Yes.
Because I want you to make that decision, because I don't live there. I don't have to pay your mortgage. I can come by.
Right.
We have your housewarming and stuff.
Right.
I can always eat and drink,
Right.
but I don't make your payment.
Yes.
And it depends on what your 3-year, your 5-year, 7, 10-year plans are. FHA may not be your best way, even though the rate may be slightly better than conventional, but your long-term plan, conventional fits better.
Wow.
I'm going to give you the layout for both of those, along with the payment options, your closing costs, and everything else.
That's good.
I want my buyers to be as educated as they possibly can when they turn that key in their house.
Yeah.
Because they need to know exactly what they're getting into and what the responsibilities are of that property.
And I think too, past experiences, a lot of people are just coming out just because the experience wasn't that great. They weren't
Exactly.
educated
Yep.
in the buying process. They weren't educated when, making the decision to purchase a home, making the decision to choose, different types of programs. And that's where, it's so important to have a great team.
Yep.
Have a great home buying team. So, I've got one more question.
Okay.
All right. So, one more.
It's a fun question.
Okay.
And I think it's more like just a discussion point, but, sometimes we get, well, should I go and reach out to a realtor first, or should I go and reach out to a loan officer first? I'm ready to buy a home. Which one do we go to first?
Well, you can always call your local realtor, whoever you choose. I hope you choose to here. But
Shameless plug.
Right? But they're more than likely going to refer you over to a lender first. I always go back to this is like a car lot, basically. You don't want to go test drive a Maybach.
Right.
And then you find out you can afford,
A Honda.
right.
Nothing wrong with Honda.
Nothing
Love
wrong, nothing wrong with
but
it, but it's going to be a big difference.
Right, right.
huge.
You're going to
Yeah.
fall in love with that house that you think is your dream home, and then find out in your dreams are going to come crashing that you cannot, perhaps right now, afford that property.
Mhm.
So it's best to set your dreams and your goals in line with reality. So it's best to come in, make sure that all your ducks are in a row first. Get your pre-approval letters so that we know when you're putting in a stronger offer when you go out to look at properties. We do even have a program now that we can put you through, get you pre-approved, and we guarantee that we will close that deal. If not, we pay you.
Wow.
So we are
Strong guarantee.
serious, right? We are serious about our business, and we are serious when we actually give you that yes and 2 thumbs up. We're giving you that yes. Now, don't go out and buy a car after I give you the yes.
Ooh, yes. We're gonna talk about that too
Yeah,
on
we definitely
Saturday. Things not to do.
Yes.
When you're under well, what you guys call in escrow, or what we call in
Yes.
contract back in Cincinnati. But yeah, things not to do when
Exactly.
you're in that process. So that's
Yes.
gonna be good. Jay, from a realtor standpoint, why is it important that they go and see a loan officer before they say, I want this?
Yeah, I mean, getting pre-approved for a mortgage is the most important part of the home buying process. When I meet with people, I counsel with people. When I meet with them the first time, I go over the home buying process with them, and then after that, I say, we need to get pre-approved for a mortgage. And this is why we're bringing people in like Nadiyah, who has experience, who has integrity, so that we can refer people to you to get pre-approved for a mortgage. So it's the most important part of the home buying process, so you know what price range you can buy a house in, and it makes our job easier to represent you, to help you get your dream home, your next place of residence. So when I meet with people, a lot of times, you hear people's particular situation and circumstance, and then you refer them to the people that they need for their particular situation. And the good thing with working with Nadiyah and Nova Home Loans is she has the programs for your needs, whether it's FHA, conventional, VA,
We
down
don't do too
payment.
much USDA, but
Yeah, down payment assistance. And so that's why we're, partnering up with this home ownership seminar. And it's important, so you can go straight to Nadiyah and get pre-approved, or a loan officer, or you can come to a realtor, and we're going to refer you to a person that's knowledgeable.
unless you have cash.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do something. If you have cash,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. If you have cash,
Process,
but yeah. But if you're
Yeah.
gonna get a mortgage, then yeah, we will refer you.
And come out too, because just like he mentioned with down payment assistance, we have some great down payment assistance programs that people fail to realize are out there. And people fail to realize and ask their employers a lot of times, because employers do offer it. One of the big ones here in Vegas is the culinary department, or culinary union.
Yeah.
$20,000 they give.
You're kidding.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are things you need to be
Big stuff.
asking, and things that I can help you with. So definitely come out and get more information on that.
Cool. Wow. Well, see, that was painless. Right. This has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for having me on.
We are super excited. Again, Saturday, September 14th, 9 to 10:30, and we'll be there as long as you need us to answer any questions. We'll be here at Nova Home Loans. Let's give the address one more time.
8345 West Sunset. We're Suite 200. We are between Durango and Buffalo, directly off of Roy Horn. We face the 215.
All right. So we will see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for another Ask Jameen, and we hope to see you guys again next week. Bye.
Bye.